You know that feeling when someone lives your life and it feels like everything just falls apart. But imagine if you could love yourself that much that no one's absence could mess with your peace. In this video, I'm going to share how I learned to build that kind of self-love and how you can do that as well. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, Chérie. So let's get started. What does self-love really mean? Self-love isn't just about self-care. It's a whole foundation that makes you independent emotionally. No matter what other people say about you, how they treat, how they behave, you still have your own opinion about yourself. And this opinion, of course, is positive. If someone said something bad about you, it doesn't mean that now you change your whole perception of yourself and you think that you're a bad person simply because someone said that to you. In this case, when you truly love yourself, people can say whatever they want, but you will always think about yourself the same way. If you think that you're good, you're kind, smart, beautiful, you will not doubt yourself every single time when someone just tries to ruin your confidence. Also, self-love isn't something that you were born with. It's an active, everyday work. You build your self-love every single day by your actions. It's a thing that can be improved. Even if now you don't love yourself, you treat yourself poorly, you can still change that. Of course, it will not happen like tomorrow you decide to love yourself now, because during all this period of time you are so used to treat yourself poorly that now it's just impossible that tomorrow you already think only the best things about yourself now, because you don't know how to do that. You can't do that. You need to do that step by step. It's a long process, and that's why so many people don't love themselves, because it's a very long and difficult process. It will never be stable. There will be some days, even people who love themselves, of course, they have days when it feels that everything is against them. But it doesn't mean that in every situation when someone said something bad, they consider maybe they were right. Maybe I don't deserve that. Because you never know why person could say that. Maybe she was in bad mood, maybe something happened, or maybe this person just tries to manipulate you, to use you. You don't know that. That's why you can't depend on opinions of other people. So why do we often tie our happiness to other people? It's because the way we were taught that others are more important than us. So of course, when you hear all these phrases that you need to share your things with others, you need to take care of others, and people are used to that. They think that it's correct. And even nowadays, with all this growth of social media, if you say that you love yourself, most of the people will look at you and think, oh, are you okay? You are so selfish. No, you can't love yourself. You can love other people, but not yourself. It's a pity that most of the people think like this, and it's a normal vision for them. But when you start all this journey with self-growth, you get to know yourself better, you will understand that without self-love, you will not be able to have a happy life. You will not be able to enjoy it fully. We tie our happiness to the opinions of others because we think that our opinion is not enough. We don't trust ourselves, and of course, how can we believe even when we say that I'm smart, if you say that to yourself and you don't love yourself, you will not believe. But when others say that to you, it's already kind of validation, so of course, you'll think that you're smart. And now I want you to ask yourself this question: how would your life change if you were the only one source of love? If you would not expect from others to say that you're great, you've done an amazing job, I'm proud of you, if you would be able to say that to yourself, do you think that your life would be more independent and you would be much more happier. Because when your happiness depends on you, when you know what things you can do to make yourself happy, you can be happy. You don't need anyone. You don't need to look for that person who will make you happy, because that's a way to nowhere. No one will make you happy, because that person that you think that will make you happy is trying to find her own happiness in all this masked world. So why do you think that she or he will prioritize your happiness more than her? Self-love is actually about prioritizing yourself. Self-talk is everything. If you constantly every day say that you can't do that, like you're not capable, of course you will never be able to do that. And no matter what other people say to you, even if other people support you, it doesn't mean that you will succeed, because your self-talk is what matters. You can get plenty of great comments, but at the end of the day, you will always minimize them because you don't believe them. Others say you that you're smart if you don't consider yourself smart. You will never feel like a smart person. That's why it all starts from the way you talk to yourself. Talk and treat yourself. If you need others, actually it's not self-love. It's dependency. If this person goes away, you're not happy. So the goal isn't to stop loving people. The goal is to stop needing them. You can still love people, that's okay, but you don't need to be dependent. That's why most of the people settle down, because they think that without this person, they are no one. How to actually start loving yourself? Self-love is a skill. So you can build it step by step, because you need to learn how to love yourself. Especially when others say you that self-love is a bullshit. You can't love yourself. It's selfish. You need to love others. That's why you need to learn that. Talk to yourself the way you would talk to someone that you love. Why did I include other people in all of this? We were brought up like this, that we can only love other people. So now it will be quite difficult for you to change all this like vision and to start loving yourself out of sudden. That's why I say, just imagine how you treat other people, how you love other people. Recall that way, how you talk to them, how you treat them. It's the same exact way how you need to treat yourself. Because if I say you that love yourself, just talk to yourself positively. Will you talk to yourself positively? You don't know how to do that. So that's why I included other people. It all starts from you. If you are in peace with yourself, no one's comments can shake you. It's, for example, when someone said that, like you have green hair, like the color green, and you say, what? Now my hair is brown. It's a non-negotiable thing for you. You're sure that your hair is brown, not green. With self-love, your inner dialogue, it has to be the same. If someone says something bad about you, you need to be like, no, it's not about me, it's not true. Stop chasing those who left your life. Each person comes to your life to teach you something. So when they go away, it means that your lesson is over. You need to make conclusions and move on. It doesn't mean that you need to repeat the same lesson. Because if you don't make conclusions, if you don't take any lessons from this, you'll have another example. Especially, I've noticed that when you start all this self-development, you get to know yourself better, you can really lose a lot of people. Friends, partner, like even family members, they just go away because they are used to your previous version of yourself. And now you're like this, so of course they are triggered because they can't handle you today. But that's already their problem. Just let them leave. When people leave your life, it's the proof that they are not meant to be with you at the next level. With every closed door, there is a new open door. And you need to notice that. Don't just dwell on past relationship situations, because it will never lead you to something really meaningful. Develop emotional independence. When you have people around you, you can enjoy their company, you can spend time with that. But it doesn't mean that you need them for survival. If you don't spend your time with them every single day, you will not know what to do. You will be depressed and all this stuff. The key here is you need to learn how to spend time with yourself. You spend too much time with other people, and that's why you don't know yourself. You just give all this attention to other people. Meantime, the person that you need to give that much attention is you. Spend more time with yourself. Get to know yourself better. Try new things. If you don't have any hobbies, because actually I've noticed that those people who are easygoing, they are social butterflies, usually they have no hobbies. They don't know what they like. When you ask them, they just work or study and what else? Like sit on social media, eat and sleep, and that's all. They don't have even this moment to think like, what do I really want? So they don't have any goals. They waste all their energy on other people. Not always you will have the same energy that you have right now. And in 20 years, you wish you would start taking care of yourself. I don't say you to stay at home and don't socialize at all. Now, socialization is important. But what I'm trying to say you is that you need to spend more time with yourself. It's not like you come home just to sleep and to eat, and the next day you go to other people. It's not life. It's not. Next thing is setting boundaries. Actually, it will be very helpful when you will change your lifestyle. Like before, you were hanging out with your friends every single day, but now you choose that some of the days I will spend with myself. So your friends will be like, oh, what happened? Like, why don't you want to spend time with us as before? So it's important to say no. When you have plans and you decided to spend this time with yourself, no, I have other plans. It's your boundary. So what is that small way you could show your self-love already today? Spend this day doing something that you truly like. If you don't know what you like, try new things. Like really, Google new sport, go to a new place, something like this. Add something new to your life. I understand you. Like when you spend all your time with other people, you don't know your interests. So that's why you need to try new things. It's essential because if you don't know what you like, you don't have any keys to happiness because you don't know how to make yourself happy. When you have hobbies, when you have passions, it's not a problem for you to spend time alone. You're okay with that. Because you know that you'll be happy even without other people, as you're doing something that you truly enjoy. So as a conclusion to this video, self-love is when you have a solid opinion about yourself, no matter what situations and problems do you have and how people treat you. You always know that you're the best. That's your mindset. So people will come and go, but you are the only one person in your life who will stay with you always. That's why I think that we need to prioritize our relationships with ourselves. It's much more important. When we are in peace with ourselves, when we love ourselves, no one can destroy that. No one has power over us. Your worth isn't determined by who chooses to stay in your life and who chooses to leave. If the person left your life, it's because it was supposed to happen. That's all for today, guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you found it helpful, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And see you soon in my next videos. Bye!